Hello everybody, welcome to CEL Season 2 for the free-to-play time for Rainbow Six. We will go ahead and be seeing X9 versus STK here, and this should be a pretty interesting match as X9, they are the winners of last season during the playoffs, which made them be able to get into this season for free. First game back, let's go and see how they can do here. We will go ahead and see from X9 a Montaigne ban as STK, they were able to choose Coastline with being able to attack first. Also their choice as X9 was not able to get here in time to do map bans after us waiting for a while. So they were able to choose and this was the decision. We will go to see Jackal be banned here from STK. So that is 2 attack ops gone. Jackal pretty common. Montaigne you can see him every now and then, usually Blitz. But who knows, maybe they just don't want to deal with that, maybe they have an idea for Blitz, so. We will go and see the Mirror V popped out here, which kinda stops them on the intel side, but it also depends on how you use Mira and the positionings, as Coastline has some good, some bad, and you can see them both happen in the league. We will go ahead and have our last ban coming out here from X9, and it seems like they have a decision. And it will be the Legion. That does get rid of a bit more intel, but who knows, maybe they just don't want STK to use that against them. And here we have it. We will go ahead and have the setup begin for the very first part. If we go ahead and if we come to here and look at the results that we have gotten for each team, we put up for our stream matches, the percentages, and like as you guys as a community, who do you think will win? Well, for STK, not too many people believe in them as they are at a 16% chance due to the community vote. But when it becomes X9, they have a 76% chance, which is a highly major vote, but we also have the 8% on a draw. So let's go and see which side of the community will be right, as we obviously will have a chance of a draw, which isn't really wanted, but hey, some teams prefer that other than losing, so we will go and see who could be chosen here first from X9. Just going to see how what they will be able to do here, as this is Playday number 1, the kickoff of the season. I'm kind of interested this season. We have a lot more teams that are prepared here for this one, and it's gonna be kind of interesting to see how this goes. Now STK barely even getting in this season, as they went to the losers bracket for the tryout tournament and just barely won that and was able to get into the semifinals, which is where they fought, lost, got into the third place position, but the enemy team decided to forfeit, and just like that STK was able to get in. So it doesn't seem to be too good of a situation there for them, but it's going to see what will happen, as last season I feel like they're coming back. They really, I feel like STK in general would be ready to go face off against TDS more, just because they got beaten by them in last season's playoffs, and I don't think I possibly want to end that there. Because of that, Sabian's gonna be able to figure out that the pulse is there. Kind of go and see what the pulse will do, pushing to security. Ooh, and we will see the Blitz be down here. Valkyrie with a bit of damage done. But, it looks like so far STK has advantage on health and player, as nobody from STK has taken damage quite yet. We'll go ahead and have the Nomad here in here. Kitchen's gonna get the camp, but we will go and see the IQ detailed here. Ooh, but just like that, the Valkyrie will be taken down here by the Claymore. Doc heals himself up. It's down to 3v2 side of X9 right now, as they were able to take it back, but never mind, it's going to be the 2v2. Even playing field, as both teams are at full health, but X9 did lose their Doc, making them lose their healer, but it will going to go to X9 side, as it is a 2v1 here. So down to this Nomad to get some kills. So far has not been able to get any kills yet, so just going to see if they can clutch it up for team here. Still have a minute on the clock. A bit of time, not enough. At times, it just depends on how you push. We'll see him there, but Nomad will be able to get the killer. Nomad's still above 50. That's pretty good, but still lower health than the mute here. But you never know how this will turn out. It's going to check up on a mute here. It's going to be holding objective. Best playing here, as you are the last one, you're going to want to hold the best position possible. Now they did end up pulling at the buck here. I'm wondering if they'll be able to, if they're going to end up using that for a bit more in the future. See if they can figure out any kills here for a vertical rotation, but it all depends. Nomad able to take out the bulletproof camera there. Throw out a flashbang. It's going to go ahead and start the rush here as it only has 20 seconds on the clock. Sees the mute. Gets a kill, and that's first round STK. Just like that, the Nomad able to clutch it up there. First 2 kills right there. Very first round. At the beginning, it started to look like it was on the side of STK, but then X9 was able to just bring it back partially and got their advantage. But I think they got a bit too cocky, ended up messing it up. Just like that. That was the downfall. So, I mean, for the looks of it, X9 kind of able to hold off here, nearly got it done, but just wasn't able to win there with Mario not being able to get that kill, but really did try for his team. So far, we've seen Breadstick, he's been able to get 2 kills for his team. Rolio, same. The only person who hasn't been able to get any kills for STK is Pavlich, but Hicks and Mario also haven't been able to get any kills, so it's going to see how this will end up for them. Now, this is only the very beginning of the game. This could still easily go to the side of X9 if they can just win this round. They will be trying hookah yet again. It's going to see if they can push it better than they did last time.
10 seconds left before insertion.
We're going to see the buck be brought up. It's going to see how he's going to be playing that. You usually don't see too much of a buck be pulled out during like top 4 holds, just because it makes it a bit harder to kind of feel safer with it. It could lead to areas to where you don't really need him, but if they do end up going downstairs for kitchen and so forth, that's going to go ahead and end up being a pretty good situation for them. Still, it also still really depends on like if STK wants to play a vertical type play. But this time Valk isn't going to let that be taken off, as goes ahead, runs in, it's going to see if he can get a kill here, so the hatch doesn't look like it quite yet. Tries to go to put down a play, so if they draw down hatch, that is a death. So it's all up to the Valkyrie not to jump down, and she does. That is going to be the end for her.
Attackers recover the fuse.
And Ash is going to go ahead and take a bit of damage here, below 50, not good for zone STK right now, as they just lost their health advantage, but now they're going to end up having health advantage and player advantage yet again, not by much though. We will go and see Mario be brought down yet again. There goes their mute. It's all down to the Capcan, Maestro, Mozzie, and Valk. Valk's actually moved, got a bit of damage done there, but we will go to see the multi kill. Now make that the Valkyrie killed. Was that a trade? It was not. Twitch able to come out alive, but not anymore, as the Capcan was able to finish off the job here. So to Pix and the Capcan here. Pix able to get a kill here for his team. All down this, we're going to check up on this Ash. Still watching a hatch. Nearly got a kill. Would have fired in time, and gonna be killed there. This is all X9 right now, and if it was for this Capcan and Maestro, they would not have been even sided now. Got a bit of damage done there, that's all they needed. Not a lot though onto the buck. Just still barely over 75. I would say that's about like 78, 77 there. Ooh, but Buck will gonna be hit by the mute jammer. Not a good situation. Holder there. Gonna have Maestro holding Aquarium. They're gonna try to push up the stairs with Hibana droning way up. Make sure it's clear. It seems clear. They're gonna go ahead and start to push this. And And I believe Orglis here is actually wearing one of the pro team skins from ESL that has recently came out. And just like that, that will be an X9 round, all due to the Capcan and the Maestro. If it wasn't for them, they would have lost that round very fast. And now one is gonna go to see Kitchen be pulled out here. This is actually now a good time to have the buck, as you can go ahead play vertical a bit, especially on Kitchen. That's very common, but let's go and see how this will go out here. I say it's now 1-1, and who knows how this game will turn out. Still very early. Let's go and see what team will be able to dominate here. I would have had the Guava versus B team match, but B team decided to forfeit as they knew they didn't have enough players, so that was a win for Guava right away. Not even have to play in Playday 1, so I mean, some people find that a disappointment. Some people like that just because, hey, free win helps us as we want to get to the top 4. That is the challenge of this season right now. Get to the top 4 so you can get to the playoffs. And that's what this fight is. With the new point system coming into CEL now, with a win equaling 5,
10 seconds to go.
and then a loss equaling 0, a draw equaling 2.
5 seconds left.
See how this will work out.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
So it's kind of the match here. Let's go and see if I kind of want to see if this will be a draw. I feel like, on my personal opinion, this match right here is going to be a draw. I think they're both evenly sided unless STK again.
Attackers drop the diffuser. Attackers their diffuser.
Go ahead, have Buck in here already, but bottom floor, I don't know where's the point in bringing in Buck. If you're not going to play vertical, I don't know why there is no vertical at all in general. But we're going to see this Valk here holding that position. Or never mind, that was not the Valk, I was wrong. I honestly don't know who that was. Maybe the mute? Yeah, that was a mute. I'm sorry, I thought that was a Valk. We will go and see Jaeger here holding off. We'll be able to get to kill. No, he will not actually. As now Nomad will die, but Nomad was really low. Easy kill, but it's okay. And just like that, we will go ahead and have Breathstick fighting here. Be able to get it. Ooh, it's a very close match here. Couldn't get the knife as he was trying to do. And just like that, Sabian will go to get the kill here. It's on STK side, but we have seen this be clutched up before in the 2v4. But this time it is Mario and Slump, two exact different people. We haven't been able to see too much from them. Some good plans, but just hasn't been working out for them today. So let's go and see how they will be able to handle this.
Attacker's bomb diffuser has been dropped. Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Just like that, we will going to see Slump be able to get the kill right there onto the Ash. Gonna throw it out of C4, will he be able to get that kill? Will not, as he will be able to run here. It's all down to the IQ. Will this be another clutch from STK? It seems like that's what's been the story that's been happening here. 15 seconds left on the clock. I'm gonna go to see Valkyrie be pushing, and just like that, that's gonna be an X9 win for the round. It is now 2-1. This also brings us halfway throughout. He's like halfway before switch happens, and right now it's pretty even-sided no matter what. But still, X9 is in the lead, but just barely, as they keep on getting early fragged out, and it's not working out too well for them. But usually whenever they're in the 2v4, they're just over here they're like, oh, time to activate this, and they go all out. I don't know where it came from, but who knows? Maybe they just found something that they truly needed. So we will go ahead and be seeing out here. 6-pick from Fuse and Vigil. Gonna go to see Hibana and Echo pulled out. Echo surprisingly not banned, as you see that a lot, especially on Coastline. But it's going to see what they can do here with this. As you know, it's an easy cancel, so I mean that's all they need. They don't need to play aggressive if they have the Echo. They just need to defend as long as they can, waste a bunch of time, and hope that Echo can do his job. But we will go into a penthouse here. Not really much of a blue bar has been ever. Actually, no blue bar I don't think has ever been played on CEL, which is kind of surprising, as blue bars actually not a bad area. If you can really hold it right, defenders really have an advantage.
10 seconds left.
But it also depends on how the team plays itself.
5 seconds to insertion. Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
We will going to have the mute hurt here a bit due to the Twitch. We're gonna have to mute comps here for a second.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers have located a bomb.
Deploying drone.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Shotgun go live. Reload.
15 seconds to go. defenders. Protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Jammer ready. Activating jammer.
Bomb located by attackers.
Moving mag!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Deploying the bait. Wow, reinforced! Jammer initiated. Got my tripwire ready. Swapping mags! Loading new mag. Aircraft is ready. Reload! Six! New mag!
We are terribly sorry for the absence, but we are back. We'll go and see X9 last round be able to break that little pattern they had going on there with some each getting a win every now and then, like wins it STK wins, X9 wins, STK wins, like so forth. They stop. So who knows? It's all down to this alibi here.
15 seconds
No man
left.
weak. Buck has some damage done on him. What the hell that area possibly could have gotten the kill. Got the kill there though. Will not be able to get the kill onto the Buck. That is going to go ahead and be game. Still representing that rogue skin. So you obviously know who what team Orglitz likes. Basically, we're going to see that alibi now switched out from breadstick to the Jaeger. Sorry about that.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers have located a bomb.
We're gonna go and see them be going down the kitchen now. Let's go and see how this will go. Buck's already gone his drone found, automatically gotten rid of. So they decided not to go hookah this time as they could have, but decided not to. They kind of want this round win just so they could have a 2-point lead here by the time they get a switch. Because for all we know, it could easily go to STK side whenever they're defending. Going to check upon the tactics here, as we will have Orglitz and Sapien be pushing Sunrise from the looks of it. Oh, and just like that, Sabian's going to get a kill onto the Echo. Mario's going to go in and start pushing in. Here, just going to see if he can get a kill himself. Going to be able to use this new shield texture to be able to get a good look here, but Pix is going to be able to pick up the kill here onto the Sabian. But they do know that Orglitz is still right there. Not a good stuff. Cam there and has a hatch to go and get a kill. But he's going to try to go in and kill off this cap first, though. Going to try to use the C4, see if it will work. He will do a bit of damage to himself, but not much. And just like this, we're going to have Breadstick be pushing right here next to the Rolio, and just like that, X9 is going to have player advantage along with health. And just like that, Bug's going to go ahead and be hit with the run out. Interrogation is coming out here. This is not good for STK, as now they know where the last two people are. Just going to see what they will do here. Will they play aggressive? I feel like they most likely will. I think what they're trying to do here is try to play it outside more, but Breadstick able to get the kill on to Fooled. It is all down to this Sophia. Sophia's trying to play roof. Good idea as roof. Yes, there's always an area where you can usually kill them, but not all the time. And if you just find Breadstick and Pix both upstairs. Pix watching Diffuser. Best situation for them right there. Without that Diffuser, can't really do much unless you get those kills, and that's not the easiest situation here. And just like that, Breadstick's gonna be able to get the round win on being able to kill that Sophia and go ahead and get them a 2-point lead by the time they switch over to attacking. There's now a 4-2 situation here. It seems like everybody's able to X9 might be right, but we still have time for STK to quickly go ahead and get those 2 points and take the win, or at least get it a draw. If not, then STK is going to have to start off with 0 points this season. Not a great start, and neither team are going to really want to start off with 0 points. They prefer either a win or a draw, but obviously nobody's going to want that loss, as it's a competition for the top 4. Right now, no wait, never mind. Right when I said that, Fold is going to go in and switch off for the mute to the dog. They're going to try a hookah once again. No, never mind. I'm sorry. This is STK now. Roll swap. STK is going to try hookah, as Sledge is going to be switched over here to Hibana at the very last second. Going to see how this will play out for X9, as they have switched roles. So it's going to see who will have the advantage now. Will STK be able to get an advantage over here? Depends, because STK decided to attack first. That could mean 2 reasons. Most people think it's because, okay, well, they're possibly better at attacking on that map. That's a pretty good situation. It usually happens a lot, but at the same time, some teams think of it as, we're not that good at this area, and I don't want to ruin it to the point to where it's like, I don't want us to be going for our way. So some of them like to set up their greatest area first and just use that. So for all we know, STK could defend better on Coastline, and they wanted to do this just in case if they were gonna start losing, they could at least have more of an advantage afterwards. But it all depends. That's just how some teams play, some teams don't. It really depends on who's the leader, who's the coach, and so forth. So we will going to see Pigs holding the diffuser here. Gonna go and end up repelling up. It's gonna see what he'll be able to do here, as he is gonna start playing top window. Gonna go ahead and pull out his drone here. Let's go and see if we can get some damage done or get rid of some equipment. Mira can kind of be used here a bit as intel, but it's not that well seen anymore, as some people you could see, you know, use it, but some won't. It really just depends on the team.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Just like that, STK will go and lose. Picks there with the diffuser. Gonna go ahead and see Doc over here. trying to play aggressive, get the heel up onto the Valk. Oh, and just right whenever he did that, Mario able to get it. Is on the advantage of X9 yet again, as it says 3. If he will not able to get the kill here, missing the headshot if he would have just moved a bit more. It's going to try to get to play here. It's going to check up on the smoke, see if he'll be able to stop it. Able to get to go onto Mario now, but that will be enough information to know where he's at, as the Diffuser will be cut off. They could get to a good area where he could end up pushing from. As they are both in there, it's going to go and sort of smoke. Try to use that against his advantage. He only knows that one person's in there. Does he know it's two? Nope. But he will be able to figure out that somebody's right there. Will Q-Tip or Orgulus be able to get the kill? He will. And will the Sash, will he be able to? Not quite yet. Oh. Just like that, that's going to be an X9. If they can win this next round, it will be. Just like this, we're gonna go ahead and see Maverick Ibana Stature IQ Thermite. That's 3 hard breachers. So I'm guessing one of them is gonna change, and I'm gonna guess it's gonna be. But also on the defense, see Capcan, Echo, Doc, Vigil's gonna be switched out. It doesn't seem like anybody for X9. We're gonna be running 3 hard breachers with Stature to help them out there. Maverick doesn't really need the help though, as electricity doesn't really stop him. But it doesn't look like that's gonna even be needed anyways. And then the only other person will be IQ for Intel. I'm wondering what X9's plan is here, as I doubt that would just be a regular set of like, oh, let's go who we want and just have it like this. That makes no sense. So I'm guessing they have a plan here. I'm kind of wondering how they'll be able to use that.
Camera feed up and running.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Let's go to check up on attackers here. So seems like we're gonna have most of them over here, and the only one that isn't over there at Ruins will go ahead and be this Thermite, who will have the diffuser pushing alone. So maybe they could cause enough ruckus, he'll be able to rush in, get a plant, something like that. But who knows, maybe they're gonna try to get some early frags, and I mean, it's possible, as Pix was just able to go ahead and get a kill. And I'm kind of wondering, what will the plan be here? So am I taking a bit of damage here, nearly dead, as he is around 24-23 health. So, I mean, not a good situation here, and Pace will go and be picked off. Health advantage is now finally on the side of STK. But we've seen X9 be able to turn this around many times. I bet you they'll be able to do it again. They will going to be opening up the opposite wall here. Is they're going to be using that. Not too much. Might be seeing somebody use it a bit more. It seems like it. Yep, he's got to go ahead and get a view. He's going to go ahead. And he did drop it. So far, only person with damage on side of STK is this Jaeger. Will not be receiving any healing though from the dock as of now. And now it's a bit quiet, but we will go and see Mario be able to drone out the Capcan here, I believe. Yep. And just with that, it's going to be a very small amount of damage done to Capcan. Going to be holding this corner. But Capcan will going to be dropped down here. It's reinforced there, so wasn't able to shoot through there. But if that was the case, that would have been a death onto Fooled. But just like that, Fooled's going to go ahead and be mowed down here by the Hibana, pushing up the stairs. They have an overall roundabout here, but it's all down to this IQ and Hibana. So it's gonna go ahead and be holding down the south hallway, but will go ahead and also be very weak. But they don't have diffusers. They're gonna have to push that way no matter what. 15 seconds left. If this clutch it up here, that'd be a shocker. Gonna see not able to get a kill though.
5 seconds to go.
And just like that, that will be STK getting the round wins. All thanks to this Jaeger. If it wasn't for this Jaeger, that would not have been possible, as he was able to get 3 kills there, and he really helped his team there. But at the same time, he was very low health, holding a good corner though, so it's really hard to shoot him, especially whenever he, with his headgear kind of blended in with some of the environment. Overall, even if he didn't mean to do that, it was still a really good play, able to go ahead and win this out for his team. We're going to see Bandit pulled out here, but we will see the Thatcher and Hibana. I think they're going to keep the Bandit, as last time they were able to open things up, didn't really like that. So let's go and see how they'll be holding this. And yep, we will go and see the Maestro be 6 picked here. It's going to see what Orgulus will be doing here. We're going to be no 6 picks on the side of X9. I believe it is a 5-3 situation.
Defect your bombs from being defused
Yep,
by
it is. So far, STK can still bring it back. They can only risk, they can't risk to lose any more rounds if they want to win. Otherwise, if X9 gets another round win, then they're going to have to try to tie it up.
by attackers.
Gonna be able to go ahead, go into objective, have this drone set up there. They don't know exactly where it is, so that's a good situation. Or nope, never mind. Moz is gonna go and finally get it, just like I was kind of about to say, but wasn't able to quite get it out, get the words out. Leech seems to be pushing by himself. He's gonna see how this will work out, as he is saturated. They do have a bandit. Who knows, maybe they don't plan to open up those walls. And just like that, Mario's going to be able to get a kill here. Using his usual, he's seen it was useless last season. So, let's go and see how this will work out.
Drop the diffuser.
Looks like they're pushed from upstairs. Sledge could really use this, as he can go ahead and get a vertical view. Let's go and see if he will. Yep, there we go. Now we're going to finally see a vertical view. Weirdly enough, we didn't see that from the buck. He's gonna throw a grenade. That should be able to get a kill. No, it won't, as he just let it go too early. Not able to do any real damage. That's gonna be significant for them. If he possibly would have held that for another second, that would have been a great kill for them. He's gonna go ahead and open up a good vertical view up here. He's gonna see if they play this vertical very well, as it is a 3v3. And I mean, they still have the dock, so STK has the advantage, as all they need to do is play smart, get those picks. Even if you take a bit of damage, you have the dog to heal you. Ready to go ahead and get the kill. Just like that, that's gonna go ahead and make it a match point here for X9. And the most has here is get to the next 3 rounds to tie it up, or that's gonna be game. X9 right now able to hold off STK here a bit. I mean, after all, we do have STK is usually a team to where their matches, win or loss, it's usually a 7-4. And so if they can get this win right, this round win right here, they're gonna be following the same pattern. But if they don't, maybe that pattern will finally be broken, as we did see that a lot also in general in season 1. Usually matches ended in a 7-4 situation. Not much of a draws.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can. Attackers
So
have
it's gonna go ahead and try kitchen again. It's gonna see if they can do it this time, as now they will be bringing Buck and Sledge. Very good situation here for them then, as they're able to go ahead to like that, open up a bit more. I mean, Buck usually has a good situation.
Bomb located by attackers. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Sabian looks like he was gonna try to get a peek, a run out, but I don't think anybody was. Never mind, there was one person, but they aren't moving. It may be AFK. We're going to see Thermite though, pushing right there. There we have it. We will have Bleach moving. I think he was AFK for a small there. So I would guess the only reason why we were seeing that peak from the visual refracts out, try to just give them the advantage. But from the looks of it, right now, it's anyone's round. As yes, X9 does have health advantage, but not by much. As Monty here, it's only left around 30 health. Still not good for them, but it's very doable for them.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Gonna see this grenade will work. I highly doubt it though, as nobody's gonna be near it. Not even able to get some damage. Nobody's down there. He will cancel a grenade, possibly the best thing for him. We're gonna see the Buck throw out 2 grenades automatically. But not be able to get a kill, as nobody I believe will actually be on kitchen. All of them are outside except for this Sledge, but we will going to see the second position. Buck's trying to get in a fight, nearly had his head blown off there. We're going to see the Sledge get a kill here, and it's not too bad. But we're going to be picked off here instantly by this Valk. It's going to see how this will go. Doc very low, only has 1 stem left. Not sure why he isn't using that. Possibly a good situation. Maybe they'll be able to get his revive though with that. Never mind, as he's all up to this Doc. Trying to hold the situation here, and will be killed here. That is X9 winning right here, 7-3, and that will go and be the end of Playday number 1 for X9 and STK. STK, they tried, but they just weren't able to hold on with, and X9, they really showed why they got all those votes. Anyways, we will gonna be live again pretty soon to watch our 2 new teams, Astrology and Splix, face it out. So just gonna see how these 2 will handle this, as well, they're both really good teams. Very good setup here. It seems pretty even, especially 2 community votes, but we'll go and take a look, more of a look at that right whenever this starts up next. Anyways, we'll see you here pretty soon.